1. Which of the following is a key responsibility of a Sun certified Java programmer when mentoring junior developers on code readability? A. Emphasizing code brevity over clarity. B. Prioritizing consistent naming conventions. C. Encouraging minimal use of comments. D. Discouraging adherence to coding standards. 2. In adult learning, how should a Java mentor adapt teaching for experienced developers transitioning to Java? A. Use lecture-based instruction exclusively. B. Link new Java concepts to their existing programming experience. C. Focus only on syntax memorization. D. Avoid discussing real-world scenarios. 3. What evaluation method best measures a learner's ability to apply Java OOP principles in practice? A. Multiple-choice quizzes. B. Peer teaching sessions. C. Project-based assessments. D. Timed recall tests. 4. When developing a curriculum for SCJP preparation, what should be the primary focus to align with adult learning theory? A. Passive content absorption. B. Experience-based engagement and practical examples. C. Emphasis on rote memorization. D. Frequent instructor-led lectures. 5. How should feedback be structured when assessing a trainee's Java exception handling code? Only identify syntax errors. B. Focus on both logic and clarity with actionable guidance. C. Avoid technical commentary. D. Provide general praise without details. 6. What is the most effective communication technique during peer code reviews? A. Focus on personal criticism. B. Use specific, constructive, and respectful feedback. C. Limit discussion to variable naming only. D. Avoid asking clarifying questions. 7. When mentoring new Java developers, why is it important to discuss thread safety? A. To teach them unnecessary theory. B. Because concurrency issues directly affect software reliability. C. To impress management with jargon. D. To reduce documentation time. 8. Which approach ensures continuous improvement in a Java learning curriculum? A. Ignoring learner feedback. B. Conducting regular formative evaluations. C. Repeating outdated modules. D. Relying solely on instructor intuition. 9. How can a Java mentor encourage reflective learning among trainees? A. Assigning repetitive coding exercises. B. Encouraging post-project discussions on challenges faced. C. Limiting collaborative projects. D. Focusing only on grades. 10. What type of assessment best evaluates a developer's understanding of polymorphism? A. True-false quiz. B. Practical code demonstration. C. Oral recitation. D. Group brainstorming. 11. When teaching Java I/O concepts, what aligns best with adult learning principles? A. Provide a complete list of methods to memorize. B. Demonstrate file handling using real project data. C. Avoid practical examples. D. Assign unrelated theoretical readings. 12. In regulatory compliance within Java development, why should SCJP professionals understand data privacy laws? A. To design software compliant with global data protection standards. B. To write faster code. C. To improve test performance. D. To reduce class dependencies. 13. How can mentoring improve problem-solving skills for SCJP candidates? A. By giving direct answers to all problems. B. By facilitating guided discovery through questions. By discouraging trial and error. D. By limiting creative approaches. 14. Which teaching method best promotes long-term retention of Java concepts? A. Intermittent reinforcement through spaced repetition. B. Cramming all content before assessment. C. Ignoring review sessions. Using only visual aids. 15. When evaluating performance in Java programming exercises, what factor should carry the most weight? Code length. B. Functionality and maintainability. C. Number of comments. D. Line count. 16. How can a Java trainer foster peer learning effectively? A. Organize pair programming sessions. B. Encourage competitive isolation. C. Avoid collaboration during learning. D. Discourage sharing of code samples. 17. Which evaluation technique provides the most accurate measure of Java API comprehension? A. Peer comparison. B. Scenario-based coding tasks. C. Closed-book memorization. D. Group discussion only. 18. When mentoring developers, why is it essential to demonstrate exception handling best practices? A. It teaches defensive programming to reduce runtime errors. B. It makes code look complex. C. It reduces compilation time. D. It eliminates testing needs. 19. What is an effective mentoring approach to develop autonomy in SCJP trainees? A. Gradually shift from directive to facilitative guidance. B. Maintain strict supervision throughout. C. Avoid giving decision-making freedom. D. Provide fixed solutions for every problem. 20. In developing Java course content, how should instructors align outcomes with certification requirements? A. Match learning objectives directly with exam domains. B. Ignore certification objectives. C. Focus only on basic syntax. D. Reduce practical application. 21. Which communication method fosters collaborative learning among SCJP students? A. Group debugging sessions. B. One-way instructor lectures. Isolated assessments. D. Independent reading. 22. What best describes formative evaluation in Java learning programs? A. Evaluation done after the final exam only. B. Continuous feedback to improve ongoing learning. C. Ignoring learner input. D. Testing retention only. 23. How does modeling expert code benefit adult Java learners? A. It provides a real-world reference for best practices. B. It reduces their motivation. C. It discourages creativity. D. It promotes copying without understanding. 24. Which of the following best promotes compliance with Java code security standards? A. Regular review of secure coding guidelines. Ignoring input validation. C. Sharing sensitive credentials for testing. D. Writing code without comments. 25. During SCJP preparation, which method most effectively addresses varied learning styles? A. Blending theory, practice, and multimedia demonstrations. B. Using one standard format. C. Relying solely on text-based notes. D. Avoiding interactive content. 26. How can trainers maintain engagement during complex Java sessions? A. Incorporate problem-based learning activities. Deliver long monologues. C. Limit student participation. D. Skip coding exercises. 27. What is the benefit of using diagnostic assessments before SCJP training? A. Identify learners' existing knowledge and skill gaps. B. Reduce time for discussion. C. Measure instructor performance only. D. Eliminate certification requirements. 28. Which principle is essential when developing mentoring relationships? A. Mutual respect and trust. B. Mentor dominance. C. Minimal feedback exchange. D. Avoiding goal setting. 29. When explaining Java inheritance, what helps adult learners grasp the concept best? A. Using real-world analogies like is-a relationships. B. Reading definitions repeatedly. C. Avoiding comparisons. Skipping examples. 30. Why is peer evaluation valuable during Java code reviews? A. Encourages critical analysis and self-reflection. B. Creates competition. C. Focuses on grades only. D. Discourages team spirit. 31. What best defines summative evaluation in SCJP instruction? A. Final assessment of learning outcomes after instruction. B. Continuous feedback collection. C. Informal observation. Diagnostic pretest. 32. When mentoring SCJP candidates, what ensures professional growth? A. Setting clear, measurable goals. B. Ignoring progress. C. Avoiding feedback. D. Minimizing challenges. 33. How can adult learning theory improve Java instruction effectiveness? A. By integrating prior experience into new learning. B. By removing hands-on activities. C. By increasing passive listening. By discouraging learner autonomy. 34. What should trainers emphasize when teaching Java design patterns? A. How to apply patterns to solve real-world software problems. The exact syntax only. C. Memorization of pattern names. D. Avoiding project implementation. 35. Which regulatory aspect must Java programmers understand when developing enterprise systems? A. Compliance with software licensing and data privacy standards. B. Marketing requirements. C. Personal coding preferences. D. Corporate branding guidelines. 36. What is the best feedback timing to improve SCJP trainee performance? A. Immediately after task completion. B. At the end of the course only. C. After certification exam results. D. Randomly without context. 37. Which skill is critical for mentors during SCJP preparation? A. Active listening. B. Multitasking on unrelated projects. C. Avoiding learner input. D. Speaking continuously.